Every single day, millions of people walk around with a silent struggle. It's invisible, it's heavy, and it's something we don't talk about enough: mental health. Mental health isn't just about being happy or sad. It's about how we think, how we feel, and how we handle the challenges life throws at us. Anxiety, depression, burnout, these are not just buzzwords. They're real experiences for millions of people, affecting their ability to work, connect, and even get out of bed. But here's the thing. Mental health struggles are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign that you've been strong for too long without the support you need. So why don't we talk about it? Why do we still hear phrases like, "just get over it," or "it's all in your head"? The stigma surrounding mental health keeps so many people silent when they need help the most. It's time to break that stigma. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Would you tell someone with a broken arm to get over it? Of course not. So why do we do it with mental health? Taking care of your mental health doesn't have to mean drastic changes. It starts with small steps. Talk to someone, a friend, a family member, or a professional. Take breaks when you're overwhelmed. Rest isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you're thankful for each day. Move your body. Even a short walk can clear your mind. These small actions add up. They remind you that it's okay to put yourself first. You can't pour from an empty cup. And let's not forget, mental health isn't just about you. Look around. Someone in your life might be silently struggling right now. Be the person who listens without judgment. Check in on your friends, even the ones who seem fine. A single message, a simple "how are you really?" can make a world of difference. You don't need to have all the answers. Sometimes just being there is enough. Here's what I want you to take away. Your mental health matters. You are not alone. You are not weak. And asking for help is one of the bravest things you can do. Let's make mental health a conversation we're not afraid to have. Let's show up for ourselves and for each other. Because together we can break the silence, break the stigma, and build a healthier, happier world. Gap 3S. Hey everyone. Today let's talk about something super important: mental health. It's really important to talk about mental health in schools and at work. These places are a big part of our lives and they can really affect how we feel. Schools are starting to teach kids about mental health. They're doing things like mindfulness exercises, offering counseling, and setting up support groups. These activities help students understand their feelings, deal with tough situations, and ask for help if they need it. Workplaces are also starting to understand how important mental health is. Lots of companies are offering help to their employees, like special programs, training for managers, and wellness activities. This helps create a good environment where everyone feels supported and understood. By talking about mental health in schools and at work, we can make it a priority. These programs not only help individuals but also make our communities kinder and more productive. Remember, mental health isn't just about you, it's about all of us. Let's keep talking about mental health and make a difference. Gap 3S. Thanks for watching, and remember to look after yourselves. Other. Gap 3S. When things get tough, like during a pandemic or a hard time in your life, it can be really hard on your mental health. It's important to have ways to help you get through these times. Here are some tips from experts and some simple things you can do to feel better. Gap 3S. First, try to have a daily routine. Doing the same things each day can make you feel more normal and in control. Try waking up and going to bed at the same time each day, and do things you enjoy, and that help you relax. Gap 3S. Next, stay in touch with people. Talking to friends and family is super important, even if it's online. Call, video chat, or text them regularly. You can also join online groups where you can talk about what you're going through and listen to others. Gap 3S. Try not to watch or listen to too much news. It's good to know what's going on, but hearing lots of upsetting news can make you feel more anxious. Choose certain times to check the news and stick to sources you can trust. Gap 3S. Doing things like meditation, deep breathing, and yoga can help you manage stress. There are lots of apps and websites that can teach you how to do these things. Gap 3S. Don't forget to look after your body too. Regular exercise, healthy food, and enough sleep are really important for your mental health. Even a short walk or some stretching can help. Gap 3S. If you're having a hard time, don't be afraid to ask for help. Lots of therapists offer online appointments so you can talk to them from home. There are also phone numbers you can call anytime if you need to talk to someone. Gap 3S. Be kind to yourself. These are strange times, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed. Let yourself feel your feelings and remember it's alright to take things one day at a time. Gap 3S. Remember, looking after your mental health is something you do all the time, and it's okay to ask for help. By doing these things, you can get through tough times. Gap 3S. Thanks for watching. Stay in touch with people, be mindful, and look after your mental health. We can get through this together. Gap 3S. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and take care of yourselves and each other. Hey everyone! When things get tough, having friends and family really helps us stay mentally healthy. People around us, like our family, friends, and even groups in our town, can be like a safety net. They help us feel less lonely. Gap 3S. The biggest thing is to keep talking to our friends and family. A quick phone call, a text, or even a video chat can make a huge difference. It reminds us we're not alone and that people care. Gap 3S. Groups in our area, like support groups or charities, are also super helpful. They give us a place to talk about what we're going through and find people who understand. They sometimes even do fun activities together so we can feel like we belong. Gap 3S. Helping others is also a great way to feel better and meet new people. You could help out at a local charity or community center or even online. Giving your time and skills can make you feel good and less stressed. Gap 3S. Don't forget about the people you see every day. Your neighbors, people you work with, or even people you just say hi to can be really supportive. A quick chat over the fence, a coffee break with someone from work, or even a neighborhood group chat can help us feel like we're part of something. Gap 3S. It's really brave to ask for help when you need it. It shows strength, not weakness. When you talk about your problems, you can get the help and support you deserve. Gap 3S. So, having people around us is super important for our mental health. It helps us feel connected, less alone, and cared for. By looking after these relationships, we can build a stronger community for everyone. Gap 3S. Thanks for watching. We can make a place where everyone feels valued and understood. Let's stay connected, support each other, and look out for one another. Gap 3S. We can get through this together. Gap 3S. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and take care of yourselves and each other. Hey everyone, and thanks for joining me. Let's talk about the future of mental health care. It's changing quickly and it's really exciting to see. Gap 3S. New ways of doing therapy are leading this change. We have things like virtual reality therapy where you can safely deal with your worries, and it's now much easier to talk to a therapist online from home, which is really helpful. Gap 3S. We're also seeing big improvements in medications. Scientists are always working on new medicines that work better and have fewer side effects. They're even starting to make medicines just for you, based on your body, which is amazing. Gap 3S. Technology is also playing a big part. There are apps on your phone and watches you can wear that help you keep track of how you're feeling and even get help right away. Computers are also being used to spot problems before they get really bad so we can help people sooner. Gap 3S. It's really important that we keep learning more about mental health. If we support research, we can find new treatments, understand why people get sick, and learn how to stop it from happening in the first place. Gap 3S. As we go forward, we need to make sure everyone can get the mental health support they need. By using these new therapies, medicines, and technologies, and by continuing to explore new ideas, we can make mental health care better for everyone. Gap 3S. We can work together to make a world where everyone understands and supports good mental health, and where everyone can live their best life. Gap 3S. Thanks for listening and being a part of this. Let's all keep talking about mental health, helping each other, and looking to the future with hope. Gap 3S. Stay strong, stay positive, and look after yourselves and each other. Gap 3S. When we think about the future of mental health care, remember that every step we take gets us closer to a world where everyone can do well. Gap 2S. We're all in this together, and every chat, every kind act, and every time we understand each other brings us closer to a better future. Gap 2S. Think about a world where we care about mental health as much as physical health, a world where no one feels alone when they're struggling, and where asking for help is seen as brave, not weak. Gap 2S. This dream can come true, but we all need to work together. Gap 2S. We need to keep breaking down the walls and bad feelings around mental health. We need to support each other, listen without judging, and encourage people to talk openly and honestly. Gap 2S. By doing this, we create a community where everyone feels safe and important. Gap 2S. It's also really important to ask for better mental health help and support in our schools, jobs, and neighborhoods. Gap 2S. We need to push for rules that make sure everyone can get the care they need, no matter who they are or what their situation is. Gap 2S. Remember, even small things help. Whether it's asking a friend how they're doing, learning more about mental health, or just being nice, you're making a difference. Gap 2S. So, let's keep going with hope and determination. Let's imagine a future where everyone cares about mental health, and where everyone can have a happy and full life. Gap 2S. Together we can make this dream real. Gap 2S. Thank you for being a part of this. Stay hopeful, stay kind, and keep supporting each other. Gap 2S. Together, we can create a world where everyone's mental health is valued and protected. Gap 2S. Take care, and let's carry on this important work together. Gap 2S.